Hi, my name is Darren Joseph from HEJ.tax, and we're the team that seeks to demystify that sometimes confusing world of international tax. And today we have the honor and privilege of having a great conversation with Melina. Melina, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Melina Mafridu. I am a German tax advisor and certified advisor in international taxation. So I mainly advise clients who have cross-border issues, private individuals, but also companies, corporations, and so on. Always with the viewpoint of avoiding double taxation and, of course, to give the best structure for my client. And I'm thrilled that we talk today.
Great. Next question, could we talk a bit about so-called blacklisted jurisdictions, or more accurately, the non-cooperative jurisdictions, so designated? Do you follow the EU list, or Germany has its own list? And if so, what are the consequences of doing business or using that as a part of your corporate structure?
So we follow the EU list, but we have our own law, I would say. And I think it's not only for companies, but also for private individuals. But I guess that this kind of rules mainly applies on companies. But the consequences are, I would say, in summary, very simple. There are certain expenses if you are having businesses with non-cooperative countries that cannot be deductible, so that basically the taxable income increases. Then there are extended information requirements, so you need to report what business you have. Then there might be some withholding tax obligations, so that if you pay someone in a non-cooperative country an invoice, then you need to withhold the tax. Then, of course, the CFC rules apply, even though the general CFC conditions that do not apply. But through this law, the CFC rules then apply. I think it can be, just from an economic point of view, quite an issue for companies or even private individuals. If you just add back the expenses and so on, you can have, for example, a company in Germany holding shares maybe in Turkey, and then you would fall under this rule. I think Turkey is in the EU list. I have to double check that, but I guess the last time I checked, they were in. The companies need to monitor this and maybe find some other way to avoid this, because I think it can be very extensive in terms of the disadvantage.
Thank you.
Melina, if anyone wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way to do so?
You can find me at LinkedIn, but I think the best thing is to write me an email. I'm always in Zoom meetings and other meetings. Best to contact me via email. And I'm sure you will share my contact details so that everybody has my contacts. But I think that's the best way.
Fantastic.